Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about the trucking market. We're in July now, and how is the market looking like? So I'm pretty sure since 2023 started, the market hasn't been um, anything but trouble, but slowly starting to get worse, as fellow members of the community know. So this is something that I wanted to put out there to show that the market will improve, and we just got to be positive. And these are the key points that I have learned over the 2 decades I've been working in this business. So hopefully this information helps you. So we know we are in recession. There is very limited freight, whether it's due to we getting involved in Ukraine and Russia issue, and whether a war of trade going on with China not sending us any products. Our ports are empty, so there's a lot less freight to move around, and we have surplus of trucks in the industry since the 2020-2021 boom. So we have a lot of new players that don't have the understanding of the market. So we have surplus of the units and the capacity, a lot more capacity than their loads. And shippers know that's shippers' economy, not truckers' economy. And brokers, and there are brokers that are taking advantage of it too. But nowadays, even the brokers are hurting, because now they have to compete with other brokers that are pushing for cheap loads, cheap prices. So the truckers are hurting and the brokers are hurting. So it's getting bad all around. And I'm mainly focusing on reefer and van business, where in the spot market, basically the loads are non-existent. Even if you get a load, there's like 20-30 people bidding against the same load. So the load is being offered at a dirt cheap rate. And there's, believe it or not, there are people who are booking those loads, thinking they will make money on their next load. So the van and reefer load, at some places, they're pushing $1 or less than $1 a mile. Reefer, I feel for the reefer units, it's even worse, because van is not temperature control. A reefer unit is, and it has a lot more operating costs compared to a dry van. So if you're taking $1 or less than $1 load, like 80 cents, 50 cents or 60 cents a mile, you're not making any money. You might be moving your fleet, you're losing money on every mile your unit, your truck and trailer goes down the road. So people who've been in this business, they know their operating cost, and how much it costs them per mile to maintain their unit, keep their unit on the road. New players in the market who came in the boom period might not understand and might not have it down compared to the older folks. So they are being hurt the most, because the units they bought are a lot more expensive compared to the people who bought it before 2018 or even further back. So those people are really hurting. If the broker is offering you a load for $1 or less than $1 a mile, it is not worth it. You will lose money to deliver that load. One, it's not paying for your operating cost, so you're literally paying out of pocket to deliver that load. It serves you no benefit to move that freight for $1 or less. When you're new in the business, you might see that you have a lot of payments to pay. You have truck and trailer insurance, you have truck and trailer payment, you will have a lot of other expenses, and you feel pressure to book that load for $1 or less. That pressure forces you to book that load, but that load end up costing you money than making you money. So there is no benefit to taking that load for that price. So how can you survive? So you know that your truck is in the yard if you're owner operator, and it doesn't cost you. You're not on the road and you're at your house or your apartment. And initially, when you're booking a load where your operating cost is very little, demand for money, or book loads that cover the operating cost. And you gotta watch your lanes. If certain lanes are not paying any money, don't go that route. And if there's no profit, learn how to walk away. It's better to walk away than to pay out of pocket, because you're hurting yourself at that point. And there's people who will take advantage of you if you don't protect yourself. So please take care of yourself and don't give in for $1 or less than $1 mile load. Especially nowadays, the operating cost is over $2. And national average is $2.90 a mile, and $2.90 to cover the operating cost of the unit. And people are picking up load for $1 or less than $1. So please protect yourself. Don't be, because this is another form of slavery, because even you're putting out of pocket to deliver someone else's load, and it's not making you any money. There's no point. The whole point of doing business is to make profit, make money, and live a better life. So how could you lower your operating costs? You can reduce the number of units you used. So let's say you got 20 units or 10 units or 5 units, and you know you're turning losses left and right. You can ground some of the units and see if it's still and see if you can cover your operating costs. Sometimes it helps to stop units and leave them in the yard than to keep them on the road. And you can negotiate the terms with your banks if you need to. That way, you're not delivering someone's load out of pocket and don't have enough money to pay to the bank for the payment. That's just a double whammy. You can reduce the number of people that are working for you. It's hard sometimes to let go people, but sometimes as an owner operator or a company owner, you have to reduce the number of staff in order to survive and avoid spending money. Certain units are costing you a lot more to keep them on the road than others. So run those units instead and ground the other ones so you can cover your spending. And the market will increase. Right now, we're in a recession. It might end in 6 months. It might take a year, but it will go up. So just be positive and wait for those times. Times change, and make sure you take care of your health. If you don't take care of yourself, you will suffer greatly, because the health is the most important thing you have in life. Everything else can go on. And trucks you can buy again, company you can start again, but if you lose your health, and then it's really hard to come back. I hope you like this information that I provided. Please like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the content I put out. And you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.